The most striking part over here is that he wears a mask all of the time and he only reveals half of his face, like the jawline. Of course, yeah, he's handsome, he's rich, almost a complete celebrity, but still, he has a very good heart and never fails to help people. So, coming to my most favorite YouTuber.
Everybody talking but they coming to the shows. Pull up in the rows, how she wanna roll. Everybody talking but they coming to the shows. Pulling up, being on swerving.
Hey guys, sarferaaz here, welcome back to this channel. YouTube has been one of my favorite platforms even before I started this channel back in June 2020. Not even one single day goes past for me without using YouTube. Even if I get half an hour of free time, my hands would go automatically to press that red and white button. As far as YouTube is concerned for me, that is where I educate myself, that is where I learn a lot of new things and relax and entertain myself as well. And it's also a good pastime. In this video, I'm going to share some of my favorite YouTubers who have inspired me a lot with their personalities and their content. And most importantly, what I learn from them. So, if I can learn new things from everyone, why can't you? That is the intention of this video. Before we get into this video, if you're coming here for the first time and you're looking for ways to become the best ever version of yourself and gain amazing levels of knowledge, you have come to the right place. Make sure you hit that subscribe button for new videos every week, and without wasting any more time, let's get into the video right now. So I'm gonna take this list backwards, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, and 1 would be my most favorite YouTuber. Let's get into it. To start the list, AkshatZayn. Akshat is an entrepreneur, investor and a content creator, and he's more of a teacher as well. He's from New Delhi. He started YouTube just in August 2020 and has grown up to 790k subscribers in just very short time. That is amazing. When it comes to financial education, investments and entrepreneurship, I would close my eyes and point to this guy. Because he is such a knowledgeable person. He has graduated with an MBA from INSEAD, which is in Singapore, and he also helps many students across the world to get into various business schools around the world. With me being a business student, Akshat has become a great example and a teacher as well with all the corporate stuff. Moving on to the next person, Sickik. Come on man, he's a really different animal. He's a musician, singer, songwriter, DJ, or whatever related to music, he is that. And he's from Canada. The most striking part over here is that he wears a mask all of the time. And he only reveals half of his face, like the jawline. But I know what he looks like. What's his real name, where he's really from, and everything else. But I'm not gonna tell you. It is pretty much open. Even if you type in Google Sickik, you'll get all of his information. All of his fans know how he looks like. Even if you watch just one video, you'll come to know how creative and how different he is. When compared to other musicians and all other songwriters in this world, he doesn't get much views in his channel, but he's clearly underrated. So what I learned from Sickik is that whatever your dreams are, you gotta stay consistent and never ever give up. He started uploading videos in YouTube since 2014. And only by 2022, he has gained 3.4 million subscribers. When compared to others and other YouTubers, this is not a very fast growth, but he never gave up. Back in the early days, in his initial stages of YouTube, all he had was a small and a very basic keyboard. But now, look at his setup. Now that is real growth. Ishan Sharma. I guess Ishan and I are of the same age, 20. He's a content creator and a freelance web developer and software developer. The thing which inspired me the most about Ishan is that he does all of his work while being a student as well in Bitspilani, Goa. He has around 290k subscribers in YouTube. So if you're a person who is really interested in software or graphic designing or all those computer related stuff, you must definitely watch his videos. Surprisingly, I got a chance to talk to him while in a webinar related to YouTube growth back in 2021, and that's when I came to know him. At a really young age, he has acquired expertise, he has acquired knowledge and built himself in amazing levels. Ishan is the kind of guy that proves age is not a matter anymore. Here comes AlexCosta. Alex is a fashion blogger, Instagram model and an entrepreneur from Brazil. Now he lives in Los Angeles. Initially when he started YouTube back in 2011, he used to upload only gaming videos. And later, after all his higher studies got over, he got into all this fashion stuff, especially for men. And he's doing really well with 3.48 million subscribers. From my personal opinion, every guy in his teenage or every guy in his 20s must follow AlexCosta. Because soon after you start watching his videos, you'll feel Alex is your bigger brother and he supports you and makes you feel the best at every point in life. And that is what I exactly felt. Moving on to the next person, TamilPokkisham. He's a YouTuber from Tamil Nadu, our place, and he has 1.25 million subscribers. There is something really interesting about his channel. If you go to his About page, you'll find only informative, nothing else. But you need not worry about the language. Even if he speaks wholly in Tamil, he has very clear English subtitles. So just like it is said in his About page of his channel, he never runs out of information. I really wonder how this guy collects so much information and where does he get it from? In order to talk for a 15 or 20 minutes, a person has to read a lot. That's totally amazing. Whether it is agriculture, conspiracies, crime, economy, entertainment, facts or fiction, technology, top stories, world history, world politics, world news, everything is covered by TamilPokkisham. If you want to stay updated on what is happening around you, or what is happening in your country, or what is even happening around the world or even the universe, this is your guy. So what did I learn from him? 3 things. Gaining knowledge, learning new things, getting experience. If you master all these 3 skills, whatever it is, you can do anything you want. DoctorMike. I am really lucky that I found this guy on YouTube. His name is Mikhail Varshavsky and he's from Russia. Currently he lives in New Jersey. He's a family medicine doctor and a YouTuber with 8.83 million subscribers. So DoctorMike is a kind of guy who mixes up medicine and entertainment, which makes it really easy to understand even the most difficult concepts of medicine. He sometimes comes into fashion and you can find him in news channels as well. The one thing about DoctorMike which inspired me the most is that he has a purpose in whatever he does. You definitely know how serious a doctor's work is, but still he finds time to educate as well as entertain people. Of course, yeah, he's handsome, he's rich, almost a complete celebrity, but still he has a very good heart and never fails to help people. Here comes ThomasDeLauer. When it comes to fitness, workouts and all the diet stuff, Thomas is always my favorite. He's a life coach, fitness model and a businessman who lives in California and has around 3 million subscribers in YouTube. There is literally no person who could make science as well as medicine and fitness easy to understand better than Thomas. It is said that staying in shape is better than getting in shape. Well, you could see it for yourself. Just look at how this guy is built, just like a sculpture. Heading to his website ThomasDeLauer.com, you can also see that he has training programs and free ebooks for people. Just like I said before, Thomas is my go-to guy when it comes to exercise and nutrition. Beer Biceps. India's smartest podcast, The Ranveer Show, by Ranveer Allabadia. He's an entrepreneur from Mumbai who has around 3.82 million subscribers in YouTube. Back in the early days, Ranveer was a very normal engineering student, and later he became a person who is capable of changing the lives of many people around this world. While he started YouTube, he started with a very particular category, which is fitness. And later he started covering most of the aspects of life, which makes him a self-improvement YouTuber. And just like I said before, he also runs a podcast, The Ranveer Show, where he brings in top personalities from every field in this world, like Gary Vaynerchuk, Jose Juniga, Abhishek Bachchan, Priyanka Chopra, and so on. So my favorite moment of Beer Biceps is when he met Arnold Schwarzenegger, the man himself. So what I learned from Ranveer is very close to me. Whatever it is that you want to do in life, never ever think of backing out from it. No matter how much ever small you start, no matter how much ever pain you come across, no matter how much ever failures, just don't back off. It is for you and you will get it. And always remember this. All your efforts won't go in vain. It is just being stored. If you are putting in something a lot of work and you are getting zero results from it, just don't lose hope. It is all being stored. Remember, a bamboo before growing just lays its roots for 5 years. There will be no growth, absolutely zero. But after 5 years, in just 6 weeks, it shoots up to 90 or 100 feet in the air. So, coming to my most favorite YouTuber. As if the world is waiting to see who's your favorite YouTuber. I only found him in the beginning of 2021 and he has already become my favorite. And most importantly, I won't find anyone better than him for me, because I find his content really helpful and all his personality and all his stuff really relating to me. And he is none other than aliabdaal. He is a doctor, YouTuber and a podcaster from UK. Now he is more of a full-time YouTuber. He was actually born in Pakistan and very soon after his birth he moved to UK. So most of the mindset that I cultivated these days are all examples and lessons learned from Ali. Whether it is productivity, time management or all the books I read, most of it are from Ali. So every single day before going to bed, I would never fail to watch at least 2 of his videos. Okay, it's bedtime now. What does Ali has to offer now? And I would write everything what I learned from him. So I wish I could talk to him one day. Last but not the least, I also enjoy watching all the videos made by my mother, who also has a YouTube channel. She is a professor of history and she makes videos related to it. So friends, all the YouTubers which I spoke about now, they inspired me not only with their content but with all their personalities. Like the way they speak, the way they appear in front of camera, and their confidence and the ability to help other people has really got my eyes. By that way, who is your favorite YouTuber? tag them down below in the comment section. So that's it for today, guys. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, share it with your friends and family, and drop your comments down below. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button for new videos every week. Until next time, stay happy, stay motivated, and believe in yourself.
I'll bring that fire, then I'll make it rain. Look at this boy.